Sunday, and the show starts around 7:30-ish. Tonight it was the ish part. But anyway, so you never know what type of talent is going to come up on the stage. So it's really good when we have some great talent tonight. So at this time, on deck is Kaylin and Lucy. And at this time, let's warm up the stage for Carol. Good evening. I'm Carol Coven. I'm going to change it up a little bit from the wonderful singers we've already had. I'm going to tell stories. I've been married 49 years. Once the numbers get that big, people start asking you for advice. So I've come up with a few tips. 3 tips are white knight, stuff, and tower. So white knight, the tip is, for ladies, guys like to help. For guys, help. I was sitting, a few years ago, I was at a bar mitzvah, sitting next to a guy who recently got married late in life, still trying to figure out women. And he said to me, he says, okay, so you've been married a while. Tell me. He said, before I got married, I liked to do all kinds of things for my girlfriend. And to woo her, I understood I had to woo her that way. But now we're married, and I thought that would stop. She keeps asking me to do stuff for her. And I said, you are lucky, because she's giving you a chance to be a white knight every day. Now the flip side of this is that it's always the guy's fault. It got to be a joke between my husband and me when something would happen and I would say, well, it was your fault. How is it my fault? And so I could go back through the chain and say, well, I was supposed to pick up some butter on the way home. I forgot to do it. Because when I was writing out my list, you started talking to me and distracted me, and I forgot to write it down. That's why we don't have butter tonight. Over and over and over again, it was Dave's fault. So the tip is, guys, I finally let him in on the secret. I said, what's really happening is, I give you so much power in my life, but that's why it's always your fault. So guys, wear that with pride. Understand it's your fault. That's because you have power. So that's number 1, white knight. Number 2 is stuff. Every couple I know, almost every couple I know, someone is messy and someone is neat. We're a little bit different. I'm neat, but I don't clean stuff up. My husband cleans stuff, but he's messy. So I finally decided we had to separate out the surfaces in the household. Who would own the surfaces in the household? He got a few of them. He got his half of the dresser, right? He got his table next to his chair when we watch TV. I got my spaces and all the common spaces, which I think is pretty common. So stuff, figure out what you're going to do about stuff. Who's going to own it? Who's going to own the spaces? How are you going to put it away? The 3rd tip is tower. And the tip is, try not to kill your husband. My husband and I are both pilots. When we were learning how to fly, we were in Argentina for a year. He wanted to learn how to fly because he'd always wanted to learn how to fly. So he came home and said, I want to take pilot's lessons. I wanted to learn how to fly because if he had a heart attack, I wanted to be able to land. So one day I decided, okay, I'm going to go up in the tower because I want to understand what it's like from the air traffic controller's standpoint on the other side of the mic when I'm talking to him in the plane. So I sat in the tower and I watched the air traffic controllers, and that was all very interesting. Now this was in Argentina, so they were speaking in Spanish. They could speak English, but if the pilot spoke to them in Spanish, they spoke to him back in Spanish. So a plane started to come in, and the air traffic controller said, you want to take the mic? Sure, I'll take the mic. Now I spoke a little bit of Spanish, enough for international airport Spanish, but not a lot. Plane was coming in. The air traffic controller read off to me the wind direction and the wind speed, which I gave to the pilot. And suddenly the wind direction changed. And as the controller was telling me that the wind direction had changed, I was trying to listen to his Spanish, translate it into English, translate it back into Spanish, and get back into the mic. Well, I didn't have time to do that. So as the plane was landing, it was what they call a tail dragger. It had a wheel under wheel under the tail, which meant that because I gave it in the wrong direction, when he landed, the plane became a weather vane, and he started pushing off the runway. He finally wrestled back and got control of the plane and landed safely. And I said to the air traffic controller, I said, you must let me apologize to that pilot because I didn't give him the revised wind direction. And he said, actually, that's your husband. I think you will have a longer conversation with him. Those are my 3 tips. Thank you very much. I'm Carol Copeland. I've written a book, Who Gets to Name Grandma? Stories like this, and not about how to be married, how to be a grandma. The book is available $10 and around the corner at Prospero Used Books. Thank you very much.